I find myself giving value to a given day and taking value from a day simply because of the contents of the things that I have done during that day. So, for example, I will have a single day where I am 100% quote unquote disciplined, basically just doing the things that I have written down to do in that day. Things that I believe that when I do them, I become a better version of myself. And once I go on a day and I end up not doing the things that I feel I'm supposed to be doing on a given basis, I feel different. I no longer feel emotionally positive, emotionally stimulated in the positive side. I feel it's been a bad or just an unproductive day, and I just let that influence my state of being, like who I am and the things that I end up doing. And right now I'm just reading this material, and it's based off the Bhagavad Gita, this context where I just read, and it's talking about how reality is just an emotional pendulum of going from positive reality experience to going to a negative reality experience. And the wise, quote unquote, is the one who remains neutral in every, or rather not every, but in both sides of the emotional pendulum, is the one that is having the same concept of self in pain and pleasure. That's how I want to that's how I want to uh, conceptualize it for me, because I avoid pain, and pain in my terms is not literally physical pain, although it is, but it's also discomfort. Um, yeah, it's mostly just uncomfortability, and then pleasure is obviously self-explanatory. It's just anything that gives me pleasure. And so I am recording this to just say it is right when this text says the person who is focused more on who they are, their internal state, who are they being in that moment. That's the person that manifests the person that they are more alike. So if you are the millionaire self in your idea, in your self concept of self, you might end up doing less but achieving more, because your internal states, your frequency is already aligned with your desired reality. And then on the other hand, for the person who does more, the one who's gonna feel like, oh, I have to do this, I have to do that, I have to do this and that, while at the same time internally they still feel like they are less, they still operate out of scarcity, they still feel like they have to do something in order to become something. That person will find it harder, or it will take them way longer to manifest that self-concept and that reality for them, just because internally they are contradicting exactly what they want. And so it's very important to focus more on you becoming that person internally and remaining there through the ups, through the downs of life, remaining the same person in pain and pleasure. Once you can do that, once you can become the same person, same self-concept, same beliefs, same emotional state in pain and in pleasure, you have evolved. Because I can't tell you and say you will manifest or you will do this, you will do that. I don't know. But one thing is you will have evolved, because one thing that's for sure, I am not that person right now. Pain dictates my self concept, pleasure dictates my self concept. I am not the same person every day because I am externalizing my self concept through the things that I do, through the things how I feel, how people make me feel, how just the general world make me feel. So when I say that once you can become the same person, same self concept through pain and through pleasure, just know that you will have evolved and have become something else. I can't lie and say something better, because everything can be extrapolated in polarity. So if better, how you perceive it is going to be better, that's based on your perception. Somebody else might have a different perception and think it's actually worse. So as long as it works for you, as long as it makes you operate efficiently and you are content, that's what matters. So just know that you will have evolved, and I'll tell you, you will have evolved for the betterment of your experience. And yeah, that's all I have to say.